For over a century, Machu Picchu has dazzled the world with its cloud-kissed terraces, sacred temples, and its aura of mystery.
Machu Picchu is the most impressive living testimony of Inca civilization.
It's absolutely breathtaking.
Since Hiram Bingham first brought the Inca citadel to international attention in 1911, the ruins perched high above the Urubamba River have stood as both a cultural icon and an unsolved riddle. Scholars, tourists, and adventurers have all flocked to the site, hoping to glimpse not just the genius of Inca engineering, but also the secrets that the stone walls refuse to give up. Yet even after decades of study, Machu Picchu has not yielded all of its mysteries. And now, in what could be one of the most explosive discoveries in modern archaeology, experts believe they may have uncovered something astonishing, a sealed chamber hidden beneath the very heart of the site, one that could be the final resting place of an Inca emperor. The idea of a secret tomb at Machu Picchu has circulated for years, whispered by guides, hinted at in early chronicles, and teased by unexplored doorways that seem more symbolic than structural. In 2010, French engineer David Crespi stumbled across what appeared to be a deliberately sealed entrance at the foot of one of the city's main buildings near the Temple of the Three Doors. The placement was too precise to be accidental, too carefully blocked to be a random pile of stones. To Crespi, it screamed of intent. He sounded the alarm, urging Peruvian authorities and archaeologists to investigate. But after initial interest, the silence was deafening. It wasn't until Thierry Jamin, a French explorer who had spent years studying Inca burial contexts across Cusco's valleys, picked up the trail that things moved forward. Between September and November 2011, Jamin and his team conducted surveys, returning again and again to that enigmatic doorway. His conclusion was as bold as it was thrilling. The Incas had sealed off an underground complex, one whose structure and orientation mirrored known funerary chambers. If true, this wasn't just another storeroom or ceremonial cave. This could be a royal mausoleum, and if oral tradition held any weight, the remains inside might belong to none other than Pachacutec, the 15th century emperor credited with transforming a modest Andean kingdom into the sprawling Inca empire. For archaeologists, such a discovery would be unprecedented. No intact mummy of an Inca emperor has ever been found. Despite the grandeur of their empire, the fates of its rulers' remains clouded in mystery. Spanish conquistadors desecrated and scattered many burial sites, leaving little for modern science to piece together. To uncover a sealed royal chamber within Machu Picchu itself would not only rewrite the site's history, but also answer questions about Inca funerary practices, political symbolism, and spiritual cosmology. In 2012, Jamin's team received formal approval from Peru's Ministry of Culture to conduct electromagnetic surveys at the site. Using advanced geo-radars and molecular frequency discriminators, they scanned beneath the sealed doorway. The results electrified the archaeological world. Radar echoes revealed staircases descending into a vast quadrangular chamber, several human-sized cavities that could easily be graves, and, most tantalizingly of all, deposits consistent with metals, gold and silver. The very hallmarks of Inca offerings appeared to lie hidden within. Endoscopic cameras slipped between stone blocks confirmed that the doorway was no load-bearing wall, but a true seal meant to conceal, not support. The evidence stacked up like a treasure map. A tomb lay waiting in the mountain's belly, yet just as excitement mounted, bureaucracy and politics stepped in. Concerns about preserving Machu Picchu's fragile integrity led the Peruvian government to slam the brakes on further excavation. The sealed chamber, so close to being opened, remains locked to this day, an archaeological cliffhanger that has left experts divided between urgency and caution. Some insist that disturbing the chamber could destabilize the site's structures or desecrate sacred ground. Others argue that respectfully investigating the tomb is the only way to finally understand Machu Picchu's full significance. But long before Crespi and Jamin's investigations, hints of something profound beneath Machu Picchu had already emerged. Beneath the famous Temple of the Sun lies what scholars have long called the Royal Tomb. Discovered in 1912 by Hiram Bingham during his Yale expedition, the tomb is carved into a natural cave facing east, aligned with celestial cycles. Its niches, engravings, and seamless integration with surrounding rock speak to the Incas' mastery of sacred architecture. The chamber, though modest in size, radiates symbolism, the three-step carvings representing Pachamama, Mother Earth, the niches echoing connections to the heavens, and its alignment suggesting a cosmic purpose. Many scholars believe this tomb may already house the remains of Pachacutec himself, though definitive proof has never been obtained. If true, Machu Picchu wasn't just a royal retreat or ceremonial center, but also the emperor's eternal resting place. His spirit fused with the mountain he so loved. Others proposed that the chamber served broader ritual purposes, ceremonies linking the living to the dead, astronomical observations, or a storage place for the remains of nobility. Whatever its function, the tomb cemented Machu Picchu's role as both a city of the living and a bridge to the world beyond. The Incas were master builders, but also master storytellers in stone. Their stone masonry, precise, mortarless, earthquake-resistant, wasn't just functional, it was spiritual. Each block seemed alive, placed to mirror the natural contours of the earth, an offering to Pachamama herself. The royal tomb exemplifies this philosophy. Its walls appear to grow out of the mountain, its stones carved with such skill that not even a blade of grass can slip between them. The chamber breathes with the mountain, its architecture less about enclosing space than about sanctifying it. Layer upon layer of sacred meaning surrounds the royal tomb and the secret chamber nearby. To the Incas, caves were not mere hollows, but portals, wombs of the earth where ancestors emerged and spirits returns. Sedent. Burial within such spaces wasn't just practical, it was symbolic, a way of returning the dead to the mother who birthed them. The eastward orientation connected the tomb to the rising sun, Inti, the divine force that sustained Inca life. Carved niches hinted at the stars, the Milky Way, the cosmic cycles that governed Inca calendars. To stand inside the tomb is to stand in a place where architecture, astronomy, and spirituality fuse into one, and yet the possibility of another chamber, a sealed and untouched one, raises the stakes higher. The Temple of the Condor, with its sculpted wings spread in stone, whispers of animal deities and celestial symbolism. The so-called secret door discovered by Crespi fits perfectly into this pattern. Machu Picchu is a puzzle box, and each generation opens one more compartment. The discovery of such a chamber would reverberate far beyond Peru. It would be the first confirmed resting place of an Inca emperor, a find on par with Tutankhamun's tomb in Egypt. It would rewrite not only history books, but also the mythology of the Andes, affirming that Machu Picchu was not just a retreat, but a necropolis, a sacred city of the dead. It would also challenge modern archaeology to balance curiosity with respect, scientific inquiry with cultural preservation. For now, the sealed chamber remains just out of reach, its treasures, if any, locked behind ancient stone, but in a sense, that is Machu Picchu's gift to us. It reminds us that not everything has been discovered, not every mystery solved, not every secret told. The Incas built with eternity in mind, and perhaps they knew that their greatest stories would outlast even their empire. Until then, Machu Picchu remains what it has always been, a place where the line between past and present blurs, where the dead still whisper in stone, and where the greatest secrets of the Incas lie hidden in plain sight.